sovereign consciousness coming to realize the true power within, the true power available to all, the true power of this new awakening. The power is within all. The power is the shared element, the energy, the same wave of energy as it expands through this time-space continuum, as it expands and all contacts, yes, as the context expands in and of itself, and as the definition is come home to the new mind, the new manifestation, the new brain, the imagination, as it decode the language in, as it is contained within itself, as it is re-established in the eyes of the beholder, and as it is a true creation of the individual, and as we have all created our own individualized understanding of this wave of energy, it is perpetuated in the infant context of the availability of what is possible through the context of structure and through the choice to the manifestation of what we choose to manifest. We all share in the creation of this new foundation, and our energy wave is stronger. Energy wave is together one with the manifestation of the true identity of the truth of the reality that all is one. We all invested in this energy come to be celebrated in the context of what you contributed. You bring to the manifestation. The wave of energy comes to be inspired through you, comes to be inspired to the imagination that you contribute to the overall consciousness perspective, the manifestation of what is possible, the possible manifestation come to be realization in the eyes of whoso does choose to manifest in the higher level contact, yes, choosing in so doing, manifesting in the higher levels of contribution to all dynamics of perspective, all perspectives of dynamic and all overarching manifestations of what we choose to be and what we choose to see and what we allowed to bring forth through our soul, through the breathing of our souls, through the breathing of our imagination into this realm of reality. Yes, this matrix projection is inspired through the contemplation of that. We allow ourselves to birth into realization in the overall manifestation. Yes, the manifestation of contemplation in the contemplation of what is imagination. Yes, it is all reflected, it is all expansive, it is all the manifestation of what we bring forth to you and what you bring forth to us, and all of us contributing in the overall manifestation of what we choose to be, and what is chosen is valid, and what is valid is projection in the matrix projection context. The new light of the manifestation come home in the understanding brought forth to the consciousness grid to manifestation projection opening availability to all consciousness, all manifestation come to manifestation of the reality that all is one, and you have the ability to manifest in any reality that you choose for yourself. Manifestation is valid for you, manifestation in all levels, manifestation to the highest order of depiction that you choose in the actualization process of this realization of this journey that you have chosen to manifest. And we thank you for choosing to manifest on this level of earth. We thank you for choosing to manifest with us, with this projection of consciousness, with this localized field and variation of projection of consciousness in this context, such that we may all work together. So it's that we made a many contextualized obligation that is for us all, for all contemplation, for all manifestation in the overall overarching context of what is possible, the manifestation of the possibility come home, and the overall manifestation of what we bring forth to you and what you bring forth to us, and we open ourselves up to you, and we invite you to do the same in the context of all of us joining together in this context. Yes, this context of this new awakening happening now. Yes, this awakening happening on all levels, this all levels awakening happening happening in the context of the overall manifestation of what we bring true in field in variation context of the overall matrix depiction of this reality is the reality depiction of what we bring forth to ourselves through you, through the eyes of the beholder, through the eyes of the manifestation of what brings forth the true depiction of the manifestation come home to the overall new birth of the contribution that is a manifestation of this level of reality. We congratulate you on all levels, all facets of all manifestation of all possibility that you have chosen to manifest in this level of reality such that you may contribute to the overall perpetuation of freedom, the realization of the awakening of sovereign consciousness coming to realize the true power within, the true power available to all, the true power of this new awakening, this new time, this manifestation, this awakening of all consciousness. And now we are all invested, we are all building this foundation together. We are in this process of this building of this magnificent foundation, of this energetic foundation that is built for us, built onto us by the ancient foundation. Yes, the ancient foundation rediscovered by this time now humanity come to be awakened in this overall context. Yes, the context of the higher awakening, the awakening of the coming to be parallel to the higher levels of context. Yes, alternate dimensions come home, and this realization you come home to all versions of yourself in this manifestation of the common interest of the man of his station and the same shared realization in the contribution to the overall consciousness perspective. Yes, the consciousness of all, the mind, the soul, the agenda of the awakening, the manifestation of the truth, freedom, the availability to choose, the availability to manifest through the sovereign willing of the manifestation of the individual. Yes, you, the individual, the soul realization in the reflection of the idea of what you bring forth to this level of reality.
Evolution of interconnected information linked by incorporated development, birthing universal participation in all definitions. Infrastructure has expanded in a context that is algorithmic application. Humanity has used the tool that is the Internet, has advanced using the Internet infrastructure made available by the advancements of the Internet that have produced the commonly used version of the Internet and the Internet as it is understood today, and this is in respect to contribution to the growing evolution, the new Internet. The download is made available, the universal download, the connection, the information, the connection of the information to the brain, and the ability of all humans to connect to all wisdom, the ability of all humans to learn the download and open the path of the connection to the opening. And yes, you are invited to create the upload path and then use the path and then establish it. The original philosophy of the Internet is a thinking pattern